What's up, cooks? On the show today, we have a brand new stand mixer in the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. We have the CWIIM Stand Mixer. What I found interesting about this mixer, it's a tilt head, but it's 8.5 quarts. So we're going to give it the old Amy Learns to Cook test and review to see what this mixer has to offer. So join me. Let's do a stand mixer review of the CWIIM Stand Mixer. So we're going to be looking at the CWIIM Stand Mixer using the classic Amy Learns to Cook categories. We're going to be looking at the overall look and feel of the mixer. That's the fit, the finish, how I sort of feel like, how I like it, right? So that is sort of a subjective category. We're also going to be using the whisk and whipping cream. We're going to be using the paddle and making cookies, and we're going to be using the dough hook to make bread. So let me take this out of the box and let's see what it has to offer. Okay, so I got the CWIIM out of the box. The very first thing is we have a owner's manual. This is a pretty big mixer. It's 8.5 quarts, which is pretty amazing to me. It's also 660 watts. It comes with a splash guard, and it comes with a little spatula, scraper spatula, and here's our mixer. Are you ready? This mixer is pretty cool because it's like a white color. It is trimmed in gold, right? Sort of a rose gold color. I really like the basic overall look of it. I love the color of it. So we're gonna take this off. We're gonna go ahead and get the bowl out of here. And let's see what we got here. So this is a really big bowl. For a tilt head mixer, look at the size of this bowl. Yeah, it's definitely huge. It's got a nice handle on it, which I really like. And in here we have a whisk, which this is a metal whisk. I would hand wash all of these, but it is metal here, so that's really nice. Yeah, so it's like all metal. I really like that. We have our dough hook. We also have our paddle. Wow, this is kind of a big paddle. It is a big bowl, so it would be a big paddle, right? And so we're gonna go ahead and put our mixer bowl on here. And we're going to put the mixer head down. This has a pulse, and it goes up to 6 speeds with a pulse. I really like it when they have a pulse. So we have our standard way of putting our attachments on. I kind of like this. It is a big tilt head. It is a plastic body mixer, so this is like an under $200 mixer. But it has suction cups to hold it down to the table. So in the budget-friendly category, what's great about this mixer is you get that larger capacity than you do ordinarily with a lot of mixers, even in the higher price ranges, but especially in, you know, the budget-friendly sort of mixer category. I kind of like the color with the rose gold accents on it. That's pretty cool. I think this is pretty cool. So I'm going to judge this based on mixers that are under $200. Compare it to the other mixers I've used in that price range. I'm not going to compare it to mixers that I've used like $500, $600, $700. That really wouldn't be fair to it. So for the price, I think it's a pretty cool mixer because it does have this large bowl, the large capacity. We're going to be doing a double batch in this of the bread dough. We're going to be doing my dinner roll recipe where we're going to be doing a double batch of it. I think the mixer head is really decently smooth. One of the smoother ones that I've seen. on a plastic body mixer. So for a budget-friendly mixer, this thing is pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay, so first up, we're gonna try the whisk, and we're gonna make some whipped cream. So I have the whisk on the mixer. We chilled the bowl, the whisk, this container, we washed everything. So we're gonna put 2 cups of heavy whipping cream into the bowl. We're gonna crank this baby up on high. That was fast. So we're going to go ahead and put some powdered sugar in here to sweeten it up, and we're going to finish it off. Well, looks like we're done. Yeah, that was really fast. Ooh. So we have our whip cream, and we have our whipped cream. Woo! It's really good. So I say it did outstanding. So, Boo, should I be nice?
I just need to taste it.
Or should I not be nice? Let me think about all the things you did to me in the last week.
I don't know. We have a new year. You could start a New Year's resolution.
New year, new me. New year, new me. Not.
I will definitely say it's chilled.
Now it's time for the paddle. Gonna go ahead and put it on here. I have 2 sticks of butter in here. I'm going to put some sugar, and we're going to cream the 2 together. It's a very smooth running mixer. I like that. Just scrape this down. Didn't do too bad on that. So I usually let this cream about 3-4 minutes. Before I put the flour in, I'm going to give it a little bit of a scrape. This is a really big bowl. Really big. So I have my flour, salt, baking powder, all in this one bowl. Putting them all together. Time to rock and roll. wound up a little bit here, but it seems to have done a really good job. So let me get this little bit of dough off of here. You got to get every last little cookie, right, E-Boo?
Sure.
Off there. Yeah, I did a really nice job. Let me look all the way down to the bottom. Look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh, I almost dropped it. Yeah, looks really nice. So, it was smooth, it had plenty of power. It did a great job. Next up is the dough hook. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. I got some warm water here. Warm, but not too warm. We got a little of the SAF instant yeast. We're gonna put some sugar in there. We don't need to really proof this yeast or too much of anything because it's ready to go. I got a little bit of pure olive oil. That tenderizes it. And a little butter. That flavors and tenderizes it even more. We have salt left and flour. We're making a double batch of my dinner roll recipe. This is 6 cups of flour. So we're doing this because this is a big mixer. So that's a 1. I'm going to put about half of this flour in, and then we're going to put the salt in. Woo. Salt in. Turn this up a little bit. You never really want to go more than 2 on bread with a stand mixer. The mixer's not really struggling at all. Might have to add just a little bit more flour. Feel sticky. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty sticky. Look at that. It's pretty sticky. I didn't quite put all my measured flour in there just because you don't know when it comes. It's pretty cool right now. So I'm going to let this go and we'll be back to see how it's doing. Okay, so it's been going 6-8 minutes. It's not gotten hot at all. It's not jumped around at all. We're going to go ahead and take this out. I left it a little sticky because sometimes when I bring it to the board and I use a little bit of flour, then I tend to have it a little too stiff. So I just left it a little on the sticky side. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of flour on here. I don't want too much. Because if you put too much, this flour is not developed, right? So let's see what we got here. So the mixer did pretty skippy to me. Ooh, nice. This dough has a nice feel to it. Has a little bit of dampness. I wanted to keep it a little hydrated a little bit more. Has the stretchiness. Yeah, this is a double batch too. So I like it. It's a beautiful dough. Got a little stretch going on. Feels really nice. I don't know. It's hard to explain exactly what I mean. If you make a lot of bread, you know what I mean, how it feels when you really feel like the gluten is developed. I can't say that it stretches like, I'm going to get this like Stretch Armstrong looking stretchiness to it, but when you pull it out like this, it's not breaking. See how it's not breaking? It's a nice dough. It did a great job. So my final thoughts on the CWIIM mixer. The overall look and feel, it is a plastic body mixer, but it's really solid for that. It's got nice suction cups on the bottom. It's an 8-quart mixer at 660 watts. I really feel like it has plenty of power. From the look and feel, I like it just because I love the color. I love the rose gold trim. I think it's a really good, nice looking mixer. In terms of the performance, it did a great job on every task that we put it through. I stopped like giving specific grades for mixers because I just want you to be able to look at its performance and judge the performance overall for yourself. For me, in terms of a budget-friendly mixer, this is on the buy list to me compared to all the other budget-friendly mixers that I've used. This one is, it's a substantial mixer. Wouldn't do like, big tons of heavy whole wheat bread in it. I mean, that's not what this kind of mixer is for. But for the jobs that we did, it did a great job. I can't judge the longevity of this mixer, obviously, because I just got it out of the box and these are the first times that I've used it. But for every single test that we did, this mixer did a great job. So this gets, for budget-friendly mixer, it gets the Amy Learns to Cook thumbs up. If you like this video, please subscribe below. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notified of our uploads. Also, you can get all our recipes, including this bread machine. This is my bread machine dinner roll recipe out on my website, amylearnstocook.com. You can catch me out on social media in my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/amylearnstocook. You can catch me on Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, you can catch me at Cooking with Amy. Look at this ball of dough. Very nice.